listening to Mama's Garage Podcast.
Welcome back to Mama's Garage. Guys, right now I'm alone, but I'm in my car waiting on a very special guest named Codyn Garrison. He'll be here very shortly, and what we're going to do is that he's going to pull in, and I'm going to have the stuff set up immediately, so whenever he gets in here, it'll be the first time we've seen each other in over 2 years, which is fantastic. So I'm trying to capture the episode as pure as possible, that we have everything to talk about. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you guys so much for listening. Little 30-second intro. How you guys like that? Guys, here he comes. He's coming in. He's coming through right now. Ah, there he is. Dude, I'm already rolling.
Oh, shit, dude.
Let's go. All right, put these headphones on. All right, got them set up.
All right, hold up.
You're good, you're good. Fuck yeah.
God,
All right. Ever heard your voice through headphones before?
I have not.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that fucking sick as hell?
Yeah,
dude, you're so hairy. I haven't seen you forever.
Dude, yeah. I'm a little scruffy right now. I've been
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, man.
Damn. Well, you had the old Hershey Kiss look.
Oh, yeah.
About 6 or 7 years ago.
Iconic.
It was iconic.
Yeah.
God
Everyone
damn.
knows that.
Well, the intro you'll hear later. It was just like 30 seconds of me just being like, "Hey guys, I'm alone in my car, but I won't be for long. He's coming soon." But this is the first time I've ever just like had like a cold turkey open. So everyone knows by now that it's been since May of 2023 since I've seen you.
Yes.
We've certainly been in touch, but seeing is a little different.
Yeah, I have not seen you in a very long time.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm gonna turn the gain up on this a little bit.
All right.
There we go. Guys, our windows are rolled down just because it gets stuffy as fuck in here. But someone's stupid ass spoiler sedan bullshit car. That's like putting high tops on like a little nerdy kid to try to make him look cool.
Yeah, dude.
Ridiculous. We're in the parking lot at Dong's in Mooresville.
The spot.
That's right, the spot. Dude, that's loud as hell. I don't think I jive with that at all. That guy better leave.
Yeah, dude. It doesn't really sound very good.
No, it doesn't. Where'd you get your truck from? Like, how long you had that?
I actually just bought it a couple months ago.
Really?
Like about 2 months ago, I think.
I think it's nice as hell. Cause I'm like, this big ass white. Oh, that's that's Codyn. No shit.
Yeah, dude. I was in a different truck for a while. And then I ended up selling. Or I didn't sell it. I ended up doing like a trade with my dad.
Okay.
He was wanting that green truck back.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, well, I'll do that.
I'm not even sure I knew what you drove before, but.
Yeah, I was in a Ford Edge for a while.
A Ford Edge. You edging on that thing?
You know it, brother. You know it.
Fuck yeah.
Nah, it wasn't too bad.
That's going in the podcast clip. Ford. That's great.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad of a car, honestly. I liked it quite a bit, but it was definitely like a mom car, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Mom truck. That thing's nice though. I like white. White's I like nice little neutral color. I'm in a tan Ford Escape, as you can see.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember you driving this.
Well,
last time
I had a
you.
silver Ford Escape for a while, but then the transmission went shitty on that, like November 2023. So I got this car Black Friday in November of 2023. So I've had it for a year and almost 2 years now. So it's been very reliable. I only had like 16,000 miles on it when I got it. I already put 30 on there.
Oh man.
But it just not right now. I just have a podcast studio back here. But basically, it fits my drums, and there's like Bluetooth, and it's very small problems, and there's seat warmers, and I don't pick up a lot of pussy in this thing, but it certainly gets me from point A to point B.
Of course, yeah.
Absolutely, it's a reliable vehicle. Well, there's a few topics I wanted to talk about. First of all, I think our friendship blossomed in homeroom.
For sure.
Or Arty Hour, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Success.
Yes,
and they just call that shit middle school. But yeah, we played card games like a motherfucker, junior and senior year.
God, dude, those memories are.
That was solid.
Undefeated.
Solid shit.
Mr. Sive.
And I was about to say Coach Sive. Oh, I have a thing in my notes app that he said once, and it's very relevant because it's not that it's cold out right now, but what he said had something to do with the. I want to make sure I quote it directly. Oh, there it goes. There it is. I typed this March 31st, 2022. So this is 3.5 years ago, basically.
Okay.
Is that true? Oh my God, really?
That's wild.
Oh my God, yeah. It's Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Unk status.
Yeah, no, yeah. We're in our 20s now. I turned 20 like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, dude. I turned 21 this month.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
Damn. Well,
Yeah.
here's what he says. There's a line between dumb and stupid, and mine's single digits. And so, you could, that's a pretty broad phrase. He's talking about the degrees in Fahrenheit, right? But let me read it again. But you think about it as in like pedophile ages, right? There's a line between dumb and stupid, and mine's single digits, 10 or higher.
Jesus.
I wrote that down. I didn't know how to write a joke back then, but I'm like, there's something here. I don't know how to get the words right, but what he said is peculiar as hell.
Yeah, that is very
But
peculiar statement.
he just always, he was saying, he's 6'14" inches tall. He's crazy big guy, but he's always wearing shorts, just flaunting off those calves of his.
Yeah,
his
dude.
robust calves you can split diamonds with. A goddamn specimen on each leg.
That's the man himself. You put him in a cage versus John Jones, and I don't think John Jones is walking away.
Nah, dude.
In a very healthy condition.
So I would just burp and just shuffle some cards like a motherfucker, and then just put him in a headlock. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saib's the guy. I'm pretty sure he lives in Foxcliff. I think I drove by his house a few times.
Really?
A
That's
couple
cool.
years ago. Yeah, mowing his grass, push mower. Believe that? That guy push mowing. That's where where
It
his
is
calves
crazy.
came from.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's a good exercise right
Yeah,
there.
damn. But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
he taught us the golf game in cards, which is I haven't played that in a long time. But it's pretty damn fun though. It's you have the 6 cards facing down, and then you have to find pairs of them. The pairs
Yeah.
I think the pairs mean 0, and then face cards mean 0, and then you have this. It has a small score. Oh wait, you have to knock, and it's the last turn around.
Yeah.
Fucking Drew. Drew always knock on a little shit.
Yes, dude.
You guys can't see our faces, but basically he just make the most derpiest face, be like, and then knock on the 3rd rotation. And of course Holly. We had our own our little 4-person corner back there. Yeah, a lot of euchre, a lot of betting, a lot of bullshit poker bets where we weren't using actual money. I've been playing poker with actual money recently, and it's much different, a lot more emotions.
Oh yeah,
It's
critical.
A lot of Cash App, fucking, because no one, because my Venmo doesn't work. I can't use my Venmo, and so I'll just use Cash App, and then I just lose $10 every time. I'm always the first guy out. I'm like, all right, I guess. Last time I played poker, it was during the NBA finals.
Oh yeah.
Which was just tough because first quarter was over and I was already $5 down. I was like, "Fuck today!
Dude,
Today fucking sucks."
Yeah, I actually have gotten into betting quite a bit.
Oh yeah. I
at
thought you
least-
meant
at least during
like comforters when you said betting. I thought you meant like a bed. You mean
sports.
you
betting.
mean gambling.
Yes, gambling. Yes. I started gambling a lot more whenever the NBA finals were going on. It
Yeah.
was so
No,
nice.
I mean it made me a fan of that shit because I was like, I'm like, hey, we're doing stuff. We're second place.
yeah, I was
Probably
really.
would have crushed that shit if Halliburton's leg didn't fucking just explode.
Oh yeah, he was. He was gonna go off.
Yeah, he
that
was
game.
cooking, man.
Yeah, I was really happy to see them actually go that far.
I know.
It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
for
One of my buddies that I do comedy with, name's Ethan, and he's a big time Pacers fan. He was took a week off after that. He was
Oh,
like,
shit.
fuck, fuck.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's tough. But so what else do you bet on? They bet on UFC and shit like that, or
Yeah, I'll bet on UFC sometimes.
my brother does a lot.
I'm definitely not as good at betting on
Yeah,
UFC.
you gotta
though.
know
It's-
to know stuff
yeah.
like that.
It's a little hard. I watch it quite a bit, but
Mhm.
my predictions just don't always go that way.
I don't know.
I made quite a weird bet the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Joey Chestnut.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Indiana. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty freaking awesome.
pretty
actually,
awesome,
yeah. I bet on him recently because I saw it gave me an option on there. It was
Really?
Like
Oh,
hot
is it
dogs.
like FanDuel or like?
It's on Prize Picks.
Prize Picks. Okay.
Yeah, and it
It's
has
in the game.
it has a hot dogs option,
Yeah.
and I was like, now I'm interested. I was like, I got to see what this is about, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Click on it, and I was like, he's pretty solid. I think he's gonna go over 71 hot dogs.
He's a household over 71.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And what did he?
He ended up getting I think he got like 70 hot dogs eaten.
Oh,
It was like
fuck.
very close, but he didn't get over.
Son of a bitch.
He got attacked on stage.
Really?
Yes, that's what I was getting ready to bring that into. Is he got attacked on the stage? Like,
who the fuck would do that to Joey Chestnut?
A protester came up there to protest. I'm guessing the hot dog companies.
Well, because they
like the production of the hot dogs.
This is a waste of time to care that much about dogs.
Oh yeah, but my boy Joey Chestnut, of course, he had to step in and save the day. He put the guy in a chokehold.
Oh my god,
mid contest, and then he just kept going after. It was very impressive.
Wow.
Even though he didn't make my bet, I still was astounded.
Yeah, you're just like, you know what, dude? I'll just put all that pick a charity. I'll put it towards that. Man, that's cool. No, I actually learned like a week ago that Joey Chestnut's from Indiana because there's another guy I do comedy with named Eric Hook. He's older than me, not an older guy. He's like 33 or whatever. But he was talking about how he like every time he's like out and about and like Indiana gets some love, he's kind of excited about it. He's like, the Joey Chestnut is from Indiana. He's like, so are the 1,000 Pound Sisters, and I was like, oh fucking really? And then of course Jared Fogle from Subway. He was he actually lost all the weight in Bloomington.
Oh my god!
Man.
I did not know that.
And then the punchline was like, instead of us being Hoosiers, we should be the 1,000 pound hot dog eating pedophiles. And I named one of my playlists after that. So fucking funny. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, my buddy Timmy, who he was actually the last guy to be on the podcast in your position right now, where he's in my car. I used to work with him at Walmart. He met Joey Chestnut because he was he did like a thing at like a I think he did it at Rural King in Terre Haute. He was just,
what the hell?
I don't know, eating popcorn or eating baby chickens. Just like burping up feathers.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing there, but Timmy was like, I took 2 lunches to go meet that man. I was like, awesome.
That's crazy.
Fantastic.
But yeah, that's acceptable, honestly.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. I had no clue about that.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I learned about it in that joke, 1,000 pound hot dog eating pedophiles.
There's a lot of icons from
I think so, yeah.
Indiana.
And then, Michael Jackson was born in Gary, but, I think Larry Bird's from French Lick. Let's see, John Mellencamp, another Indiana guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Bell, he's from Indiana.
Yes, Mr. Bell.
We had 4 different principals in high school, a different principal each year.
We did. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, Dr. Sears, and we had the mysterious lady during COVID, Mrs. Dorito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about her. Like, wipe my memory.
How could you remember her? She was never around ever.
Yeah.
She was in. I only know what her face looks like. I just remember she was in one of like the Rewind like news packages.
Oh, really?
And then she got killed, I think. And then
I never saw her.
Eric Bolin made a big ass like a comeback, like he revamped the series.
His second term.
That's right. and then we get to have this grandiose finish with Mr. Jeffrey Bell.
I gotta say, man,
he's on my list for teachers on the pod.
Yeah, I say Mr. Bell's at least top 3 teacher or principals.
I think
I've
so.
had.
Of all, yeah, for sure. So yeah, what did you go to South Elementary School?
No, I actually went to Brooklyn.
You went to Brooklyn. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So who was the principal there?
I know the last principal that we had there, because we had one originally, and then I think they retired. But then the one that they replaced her with was Miss Tier.
Miss Tier.
Yes, she was pretty nice. I only had her for, I think it was like 2 years, 3 years.
Well, like there's actually the same thing happened in Paragon. I had a woman named Miss Voiles. One time for like ice, they would like go all out and like showboat for ice step and shit.
Oh yeah.
One time like we got like enough box top stickers and she like kissed a pig in front of us. It was just her wife. I'm just kidding. But then in 5th grade, so she retired when I was in 4th grade, and then in 5th grade, this woman named Miss Johnson took over, and I don't know, not Miss Voiles. So I was like, what is this? This is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like the series got a new director, or like they recast your favorite character. Like what the fuck? Why am I watching this now?
They reanimated your favorite show.
Yeah, exactly. And then we had I want you to say it for 6th grade. Who did we have for 6th grade? You remember? Winning at school, Codyn.
Oh my gosh, why can I not think?
Oh, come on. Here, I'll give you some hints. So the rumor goes that she was married to a man named Richard, and that guy's nickname and the combination of her last name are very, very funny.
Oh my gosh, it's right there.
Uh-huh. Girls have 2 pairs of these. Come on. You got it.
Boobs. 2 pairs of boobs.
That'd be 4 boobs, Codyn. 2 Miss Lips. Fucking Miss Lips.
Oh yes, Miss Lips. I was like,
Bro.
I was like, what are you trying to say? Yes, Miss Lips, dude. I was trying to think of all of them.
Dick Lips.
Yes,
Yeah,
Richard Lips,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
God,
She was insufferable.
she was. I do not like her at all.
She was tough.
She was very robotic to me.
I thought she was more like flamboyant and like totally like fake as hell. Like she was like big old company conspiracy bullshit. Didn't like that at all.
Yeah, dude. She was a weird one. That was a weird time for us in school, I feel like.
Certainly. We were the guinea pig class because like we were in 6th grade together and all through high school. So that's when I met you in 6th grade. I met a bunch of people in 6th grade. Matter of fact, I only met 6th graders that year because they put all the 6th graders in that school for 1 year. That was us.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Very weird.
And we were in the pink community together. You're in
the pink community.
That's right. Yeah, high class society, right?
OGs right there.
Now, do you remember how they had them ranked? Like, as I remember, I was talking to my mom about this the other day.
No, I always thought that was a rumor growing up.
Oh no, dude! It was.
I feel like that was some propaganda.
Clear as day.
Yeah, because
if you sample like 10 people from each community, you'd be like, yeah. They're certainly on purpose.
Me personally, at that age, I could definitely tell there was like something going on there. Like, there was a difference in it.
Certainly.
But whenever that question would be brought up, they'd be like,
you play stupid.
Oh, it's all the same.
Yeah, no. Yeah, of course not.
Yeah, it's all the same. It's just different colors.
Yeah. So I have some insider knowledge on this, but I'll tell you about that in a second. So, from my experience, we were in the pink community. I was like smart for I was like, they used to call me the human calculator at Paragon Elementary School. But that's Cornfield Central. I'm at the bottom of the pink community totem pole. But above the average, I'm most certainly, in the higher ranks, right? The top 20%, we'll call it.
Yeah.
I might be 20%, but whatever. And then the bottom of the barrel was the green community. Like you have like your Randall Snowdens and stuff like that. Like
man.
Shout out Randall. I mean
he was cool.
And
I liked him.
Good, yeah, he's a guy I'm willing to shout out like actually with name because it was always a nice guy, but like he was he just didn't care about school very much. There's just I can't remember. I bet I can figure out some faces from the yearbook if we had to, but I mean. Like a belt buckle kind of guy, chewing tobacco before the age of 10. That's the green community, right?
Yeah.
And then in between there was yellow, blue, and orange. And people always say yellow and blue were right below pink. No. That's the yellow and blue community was like, the most average kids. I think they were pretty much interchangeable, tied for 4th and 5th, or for 3rd and 4th, 5th place. But orange was certainly second, that's like A, B honor roll. Pink community was A honor roll, just A's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I got in there.
Yeah, man, I honestly don't know either.
It was purely just separatism. I don't know how they got away with that. Like on like a logistical standpoint.
Pretty wild, dude. Yeah.
And they'd be like, "Here's your shirt, so you know exactly what community you're in, dude."
Yeah. Throw us all in a gym together.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like, yeah.
It's like, you sniff it all out. And also, why those colors?
Yeah, honestly.
Think of the color. The color you think of is red. Want to know why it's the color red? Because the first color a bull ever sees and gets pissed off, it's black and white, and then there's red. You fucking chase after it. Yeah. It's the color. It's the first color and the primary colors. But they don't even fucking do that. They go 2 from secondary, green and orange, and then do 2 primary, blue and yellow. It's like highlighter blue. It's not even deep blue.
Yeah,
it's not navy blue.
It is a very weird color selection.
Yeah, and then they're like, yeah, fuck it. Purple? No, fuck purple.
Dude, purple would have been lit.
It would have been great. I would have loved purple.
Yes.
No, they went with pink. My mom had breast cancer, so my relationship with pink is a lot different now. But back then, I was like, why the fuck would there be? Why these colors?
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Because I think like back in like the Holocaust. Stay with me.
Crazy segment.
Yeah, like the pink triangles was how they would identify gay people.
Oh, really?
So what were they saying? Smart guys are gay? I don't think so. Pretty sure I'm straight. I don't know back then. You know, I wore a lot of headphones back then. Listened to exclusively 80s metal or 80s rock. You know, a lot of skin tight pants with you know some bananas poking through the pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
But you know, maybe a little exploratory back then. But for the most part, pretty sure I'm straight.
A little bit of Pokemon Go here.
Yeah, you know. Damn, did we lose anybody from Pokemon Go? Do we know? I mean, maybe some aura. Lost some aura doing that, but I don't know about. People did die, but I don't know if we knew anybody that died from Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I don't think I know anyone that did.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
Yeah, good. Now, the insider knowledge I learned about, right? It was so the year after, I guess you may not even know this. The year after I graduated, I went back to the middle schools and was teaching the kids how to drum.
Oh, yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, maybe. I probably talked about it on my
that a little
Instagram
bit.
a few times, but or on my Snapchat, I should say.
Mhm.
But these kids drove me nuts sometimes.
As they do.
Yeah, and so then it kind of reframed the way I would I looked at teachers after on, and I got to go up and talk to Miss DeWitt a bunch.
Oh,
She
Mr.
goes-
Witt was
Now
awesome.
yeah, I know. She's on my guest list for sure. I want to get her and Cody Miller on the pod.
Yes,
But they both
dude.
have 2 young boys. I'm not sure I'm going to pull that off logistically, just be like, you know, catch them both at work or whatnot. But they're 2 very knowledgeable, very smart, very cool people, and I'm like, that would make a great episode.
That would.
Make a great episode. Point is, I talked to Miss DeWitt, Miss Miller, people might know her as that now because she got married. But she was telling me all about the year we were in school. And so all of the other teachers held Mrs. Allenson, Mrs. Gonzalez, and Miss DeWitt. You know, they had like this like weird grudge against them because the pink community was by far the smartest kids, and like everyone knew it. So there's no one acted up a lot, like because it's a lot of women in the pink community who are just smart girls who just get their shit
Yeah.
done. They know what they were good at cursive before the age of 3, that kind of a thing. And so all of the other teachers were like, they had to handle the Randall Snowdens, the Carson Browns, those kind of guys, the Clayton Fouts. I think that kid probably was in more pairing or whatever. I probably get in trouble for using their actual names. They're good guys. That's why I'm saying it. Some tall, strong lumberjack boys. Belt buckles for days. Bandanas as snot rags. Count me in. How many boots do you think they have, Codyn? More than the fucking feet they have. That's for damn sure.
100%.
Anyway, all those teachers had to deal with those kind of kids, and those, a lot of acting up, a lot of trips, a lot of mandatory laps in Mr. Contreras' gym class.
Mr. Contreras' class was pretty awesome too.
Yeah, dude. I had gym class, I think like 3rd. Look at this fucking Redditor. Hell yeah, dude. Ah, damn. I can't be making like outside stuff where people can't see what's going on.
Discord mod.
I think so. He was, a polo shirt tucked into like navy pants and glasses that don't even match. And he was wearing New Balances, I think. The opposite of
he's
cowboy
wearing
boots.
like Adidas, like some OG Adidas.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, dude. His pants are too long, but they're pulled all the way up. Big pants in that guy. Now we're just bullying people. This is very fun. Yeah, fucking middle school. I think all those teachers got like, they were just silently talking shit too. And I found out about that.
Oh yeah,
through,
for sure.
Through Miss DeWitt. Very cool. She can tell me all that stuff. She's a great, cool lady. Very easy to talk to. Now let's see. What were some memories that stood out to you in 6th grade? Because I didn't. All I knew about you was like, oh, this guy spiked his hair up. That's cool. Tall guy. One of the tall guys. Tall people in the back. I'll probably see him behind the end of photos, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who'd you have for homeroom? Did you have Miss Gonzalez? They called it Success, I think, back then.
Who did I have? I'm really bad with like teacher names and like remembering after getting out of high school.
Look
and all
no
that.
further. I keep this shit on there's like a database in my brain.
Dude,
I
yeah,
know about this stuff.
It's crazy to me, bro. I'll be watching the podcast.
Oh,
and I'm
really?
like, yeah, and I'm like, how does he just know it all?
Well,
From
it's
the
just
top of his head. It's crazy.
I think I'm a little autistic. There's just enough where it's I can still interact socially and like blend in. But like there's a certain there's a guy in here with a chalkboard and it has never ended. I've never erased it once. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, so your last name's Garrison. So
Yeah.
I think the way they did it was like all the people in like the top third
You
of the
know what?
alphabet.
I think it may have actually been Miss DeWitt.
Were you?
Yeah, it was a toss-up between Miss DeWitt and the Spanish teacher that we had there.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember her, but I think it was Miss DeWitt.
Well, I'm pretty sure your homeroom was like inside of your community. So and we,
Yeah.
because there was like 3 core, because like they had an English teacher, and then they had a science and social science and social studies, and then they had a math teacher. So ours was Miss DeWitt in math, Miss Gonzalez in science and social studies, and then it was Miss Allenson in English. Dude, I used to give Miss Allenson shit all the time for her Wisconsin accent. 'Cause she would say like, oh yeah, this little tote bag.
Oh
with
yeah,
like an
dude.
E.
Yeah.
And I one time, like, this is like the first bit I ever did in class, trying to be a class clown. I wrote the sentence out where it had a lot of those words, like bag or, well, not fag. I can't say fag, but I don't know. It was like I have no idea how I said, but I gave it to her. I was like, you should read this out loud. It'd be very funny. She's like, no. I was like, come on, Rachel. Come on, Rachel. Yeah, dude. I know most teachers' first names.
Dude, that's crazy.
Bro,
to
give me a
man.
teacher I might know their first name.
What about Mr. Marion?
Motherfucker. Oh, shit.
Did I get you on?
Oh, no. Okay, because I know Lita Marion. That's his wife.
Mhm.
And then, is it Eric Marion? No. Do you even know?
No.
Why you pick? All right, pick one that you might know. Fuck, I'll have to check it out real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know if you knew it.
Let me check real quick. I'll go on Facebook because they have them both on Facebook. I'll interview the Marions. Where are we doing? Let's see. Marion. Jonathan. That
is it. Yeah.
Yeah, John. Oh, well, yeah. Facebook doesn't lie, sir. That's funny. All right, maybe that game kind of sucks. If you don't know the answers, you're just like, I'll take your word for it. I don't fucking know, but sure. Like Mr. Hiles, Lance.
Yes, Lance.
That's a good name.
It is.
That's a strong name.
Mr. Hiles is a dignitable man.
Yeah, I think so. Dude, you ever see his forearms? I think he's he's like a smaller guy. You could put him in your pocket. But he has like insanely big forearms. Like he just looked very
Dude,
cut.
yeah.
He's always eating like lettuce back there.
Yeah, bro. He's always munching on a salad, just
Yeah.
playing our music.
There's like berries and nuts and spinach. Yeah, he's a very cool guy. I had him because I didn't have Mr. Marion for government. I had Mr. Hiles for government. It was the easiest class ever. Shout out Found and Isabel. They kept me company in there. Everyone else in there were a bunch of duds. I carried that class comedically for the whole trimester.
You really did carry a couple classes. I'm not gonna lie.
Like
English class with
bro,
Miss Littell,
Miss
dude.
Littell. Oh, I was about to say
That class was crazy.
that shit
bro.
was fucking fun as hell, dude. I mean, I was not the only one. I certainly was a part of it, but I would
yeah.
not say I was. I was the only guy cracking jokes. Like,
For sure.
there's Jack, and then there's Reese always yelling shit out. Corbin,
Dude, yeah.
Eli Shoemaker.
Yes, bro. That class always cracked me up every single day.
So goddamn fun. Yeah, it's such a recess type class. Like,
For real, dude.
yeah. Did we have both those classes together? Because it felt the same way in Miss Peterson's class junior year as well.
Yes,
it was much more like a college kind of thing. Because she was like, we could just be on our phones. She wouldn't give a fuck. She's like, all right, just make sure you pass your stuff. And like, and if you don't, I still get paid the same. So
Yeah.
she just treated us like that. I always respected that because I could just play poker in front of her face.
Yeah, dude.
And she'd be like, "Who's Sacagawea?" I'm like, "Saca who? Saca what? What about the Vikings? What about the Vikings?" And then what? So there's this Andrew Jackson with just a bunch of guys in between. I don't know. In that fucking book I never read a page out of, but then wrote a book report on.
Dude, yeah, I can't tell you how many essays I did without knowing practically anything about it.
Every single one of those essays got worse and worse for me because they got progressively harder. So it was par for the course. I was batting the same average every fucking time. But the first one I got like a 90%, and the first one was set up for you to totally fucking. For those who don't know, let's just back up a little bit. Basically, you have. There's like an essay like every like 2 or 3, 4 weeks, maybe something like that, like once a month in that class. So I think there's like 3 a trimester. The first trimester, it's all like it's all putting, right? You're just kind of getting some low balls and it'd be like, here's 3 prompts, and you guys can like come in here with an essay already drafted up. You can just copy that, paste, whatever. I didn't do that shit because I was getting pussy at the time. I didn't have time for that, Mrs. Peterson. There's no way I'm gonna write an essay to then write another essay in front of you. Absolutely not. I wing it.
Nah.
And then as the year got progressively harder, it's like, all right, now you gotta you gotta go in there free ball it. And then like by the end of the year, it was like, all right, there's 3 prompts. Only one of them is gonna be the one. So you have to have essays kind of drafted in your brain for all of them. So best of luck to you. It's like, gosh, I think I got like a 64 on one of them, So, but it just worked from like 90%. I was like, all right, great. That's my, that's the mild sauce packet. That's only gets hotter from here. Turns out, no, fucking way colder. God damn.
Yeah, man.
But I love that class though.
It was a great class, dude. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We watched a lot of cool movies in there.
We did.
We watched the Pearl Harbor movie. We watched maybe 12 Years a Slave isn't exactly a cool movie, but it certainly got me thinking.
Yeah, it was definitely
we watched my favorite shit was when we watched like the old like the Charlie Chaplin shit where it was like back in the 20s.
Dude, yeah, like the really old like the stunts.
Yeah, I think I'm getting that wrong, but that was Buster Keaton. Charlie Chaplin was like just a regular like a physical comedy guy. Buster Keaton was doing all the stunts though. Yeah, he was fucking wild.
Yeah,
a lot
that
of, like,
shit is crazy.
Forced perspective stuff. It's like 100 years old now. Because I didn't really care about it until I started learning about history that I knew about already. Like the World Wars, but before anything before the 20th century, I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
they didn't have iPhones. they were using telegrams and fucking binary code and all that Morse code shit. I don't want that. No, I can't relate to that. They had outhouses. I have Shrek. We're on different levels,
Yeah, bro. We got bidets now.
Yeah, boot.
We don't have no time to worry about an outhouse.
Say it like that one more time. Bidets.
Bidets.
That's fantastic. Ah, fuck. God damn, that's fucking funny. Yeah, Miss Littell's class was always. I think I already told the story. I want to get a few episodes ahead where I tell the story about Eli and like the speakers and shit. Remember that happening?
Yes.
Yeah. So we can talk later if you want. But I wanted to hear Miss Littell's perspective on that in a few episodes from now. I think I was talking to Hank Fields about that.
Oh my gosh.
Had Hank on the pod. Yeah, you're episode 21. He's episode 16.
Nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, dude.
I'll have to check that out. I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, we went to the library in Martinsville and just set up. I think we talked for like almost 2 hours. I thought it was going to be like, pulling teeth. Like, oh, hope he can, stay on track. He was actually a pleasant guy. He's turned into be a really nice man. And yeah, very cool. Very good dude. But yeah, dude. So let's see. What have you been up to since fucking high school?
Dude, I literally I've just been working for the most part. And then when I don't work, I'm just hanging out with my friends.
Hell yeah. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah, dude. I try to make time for my family as well.
Yep. You gotta juggle all those things.
I've met up with a couple people from high school since graduating. I've hung out with Luis, Judd, Devin.
You call Jude Judd? Or just Judd?
No, it's Judd.
Totally different guy.
Yeah.
Do I know who Judd is?
Maybe.
Is he
Judd Dewey?
Judd Dewey. That sounds like a movie character.
I swear, man.
Judd Dewey.
It really does a little bit, but he's cool. You may have seen him before.
I know
he's got
face.
Like curly hair.
Oh, I think I know. Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Lanky man.
Yeah.
Looks like he can dunk.
Yeah, bro. Low key. Shout out to them. But yeah, dude. I'll be watching UFC and stuff most of the time.
Hell yeah.
That stuff's real entertaining.
Man, my brothers get really big into that, and because he's been doing like MMA and stuff, and it's gotten to the point where he's not even my little brother anymore. We're just brothers. Because
it really gets like that.
He just got motherfucking he could kick my ass, dude. I started doing this bit recently where it's like hey, I'm bigger than you. Because he's much more shredded than I am, but I think I have more mass than him. I'm also just a few inches taller than him, so like when I say bigger, I think it like affects his ego a little bit. But then I just doubled down for 9 hours and was like, whatever, dude. Yeah, you know what it is. You know what she said the other day? She said I'm bigger than you. He's like, who? Who's she? I was like, don't worry about it, but just know I'm bigger than you. I've been doing it for the past like weekend or so. I don't know. I trimmed all my stomach and chest hair, and then I was like, ooh, looking kind of good without all that shit. Because like the prime meridian of my body hair was like off centered, so it would go like down a straight line, and then it would like curl around one side of my belly button. Looks like a musical note with like a long stem.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm like, I don't like this. And then when it would get all wet, like it was like I went swimming plenty this summer, and like I would get out of the pool and be like, this is ridiculous. This is all clumping up. So I trimmed it off about a week ago, and boy, is it growing back already. But I did feel tremendously better after.
Oh yeah,
Your beard's way thicker than it used to be. Mine's full. I try to keep it tame, but dude, you lose your keys in there. Fuck that's
yeah, damn near, dude. I plan on trimming it up
nice,
here soon.
Nice.
I've been letting it grow out.
I see.
My hair as well, dude. I haven't got a haircut in like a year now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Is this the longest hair's ever been?
I think it's been a little bit longer when I was younger.
Okay.
But this is about the longest.
I still
it's
do
been.
buzz cuts, man. I just wear hats all the time.
I've thought about it, dude. That's pretty much all I do is wear hats.
I think it's worth the investment because like you can wear a beanie and not worry about anything. Because I used to wear beanies in like, I don't know, mid-range high school and be like, well, my fucking hair's gonna look terrible at rehearsal. Fuck.
Yeah.
I not wear a beanie and do drum line. This is retarded. And I would just, I don't know, buzz cuts just universal. And then the more I'll talk about it sometimes, and then some people I know just be like, oh fuck, you got a buzz now. It's like, yeah, you know, let's save money on shampoo. It's easier to dry off. Looks good in pajamas. Looks good in a suit.
Yeah. That's like one of the biggest reasons I've thought about it is just getting out of the shower, not having to worry
my god,
about
yeah,
it.
you gotta treat that shit.
Yeah.
You got locks.
Or like waking up in the morning and your hair's all like tangled up, dude.
Yeah, you don't
like
want
that.
that.
That is the worst.
Yeah, fuck all that. I haven't had that in years.
Yeah, man.
I've been doing buzz cuts since June of 2022. I was 16 when I started doing buzz cuts.
Dude.
Almost 17, but I was 16 though. Dialed it in. Very good.
Yeah, dude. Once you have the beard with the buzz cut,
that's what everyone tells me. It's like you only pull it off because you have a beard. I was like, I also have a pretty goddamn good head shape. You fucking dome-headed bitch.
Like it fits your head shape for sure.
I think
so.
Yeah, I'm got very lucky with that because it was quite the gamble. I was like, we're gonna go big, we're gonna go home. So I'm gonna commit to this for a summer.
Yeah.
And then I might grow it back out. We'll see. And I just haven't looked back. I do it myself now, completely on my own.
Nice, dude. Yeah.
If the apocalypse hits, as long as we have AA batteries, I'm gonna look sharp as fuck.
Yeah, you're gonna be locked in killing these zombies with a sharp ass fade.
That's right. The fade part, I can't really do that. It just get kind of mowing grass, but it's the transition from my beard hair to my hair. Because the coarsenesses are different, you know? So you got to take that into account. But we can talk about beard theory all day, but I need to go home and trim my shit up soon. Because whenever I do drum covers, I want to make sure I look fresh. Otherwise, I'm like, man, we could have been better. Well, come on. It just keeps me sharp, you know? Do you have like a whole system? I guess it's been a while since you trimmed your beard, but like I have like a guard that has like, it's like you can adjust it, and it's like from like 1 to 8, I think. And I usually put on like a 5 and just like buzz my shit. And that way, it's like nice and still full from afar, but it doesn't get all gross and oily and straggly. Because then I'll break out underneath, and those suck ass.
Yeah,
my shit's never been that long before. You gotta like, you ever condition it? You ever go in there and squub?
Yeah, I have like
squub a dub.
I have like beard wash.
Okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
I forget the name of the brand right now, but
nah, I'm not sponsored by anybody, so who
yeah,
gives a shit?
dude,
The fucking shoot it out.
Some of them is pretty fire.
I want to get sponsored by like Dude Wipes and Dr. Squatch and like Baja Blast.
What is your opinion on dude wipes?
My opinion?
Yeah, like give me your honest opinion right now, because I've never invested.
All right.
Just
I have
busted them out right now.
I did. So these are the odor destroyer ones. So I guess this is long-lasting odor eliminating technology. Okay. Now it's branded as plant-sourced fibers. Okay. And I believe that it's better for the environment as opposed to like some goddamn like goat fur, not goat, sheep wool.
Yeah,
Two different words entirely. You hear what I just did? Goat fur. Fuck. From the top, Dude wipes, odor destroyer. And so yeah, there's a bunch of different like flavors, I guess you can call them. But this is just like the one I guess it kind of eliminates the most. They have a cool mint flavor. I can't scent. You don't eat them. You don't eat them, dude. But I've been using these since I started working at Walmart, which I haven't worked there in a long time. But I swear by these. They're good for cleaning like your face off. Like they're good for like after the gym. You're like, I don't want to get, I gotta go see somebody after this. You might, just as like very small upkeep, very quick. You just, rinse some mouthwash, throw some gum in. Now your breath's all good. And then you have the oil on your face from the gym. You put a dude wipe on your face, wipe that shit off, brand fucking new. And don't even get me started on how much better my asshole feels, Codyn. Dude, listen to me. It's a game changer. I'm putting it back in the console because, just make sure no one, I don't want anyone stealing my shit in the Don's parking lot. I know.
It's crazy out here.
Yeah, they're affordable, but, I'm going to make sure I get all of it. I'm a little stingy with my DWs.
Of course,
okay?
Yes.
Whenever I am home and I have to take a big old dump, used to, not that we don't have good toilet paper at the house. We have fine toilet paper at the house, but no pun intended, every now and then, you might get a chapped ass because you might have eaten the wrong thing, maybe too much cereal. That does it to me a lot.
That
where
is
it's
true.
like, it gets a little soupy, not exactly turd. It's more like matter leaving your body. And so it's a lot of upkeep. It's a lot of wipe. Every wipe you take a little bit with you, So what I like to do is I like to regularly wipe like I normally would. If dude wipes weren't even an option. And then at the end, the encore is a dude wipe, and it's minty fresh. And it leaves no residue. And you don't want to flush them. They're marketed as flushable, but most drains can't handle the badassery of a dude wipe. They can hardly handle the badassery of my colon. And so the reason why you get like 3 good wipes out of there, and you're brand fucking new. You're brand new after a dude wipe. It's almost as good as taking a shower. A shower is obviously the best way to do it. You get to go in there with soap and like get to spread your cheeks in the water flow. Don't act like the only one that does that. If you don't do that, you should try to clean your ass better.
Yeah, dude. You got some issues.
That's right, exactly. Yeah, because your natural contour of your ass hair should be going down. So is the water flow. It's all gravity, and you got to place it right. That's the best way to get your ass clean. But if you want the next best thing, you want the second place orange community as like the good asshole clean, bro. Dude wipes where you gotta go. I'm gonna clip this out and send it to them.
Dude, yeah, you think they'll sponsor you?
I did not. I think you get more than fucking 15 listeners every month. But that's why we start the podcast when we're 19. That way we have a fucking truckload of episodes to back on whenever years from now, whenever some shit might happen. I might get sponsored. But you know what? I'll be like, in 2025 in August in Don's parking lot with Codyn Garrison in my fucking car, I made a big ass commercial in front of with you guys in it, and I hope I get reciprocation in the future. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on dude wipes. You should totally just buy a pack. They sell by the pack. Some by like the pack of 4. They also have like this like green herbal one. Ooh, they have this like shea butter one.
Yeah, dude.
It doesn't leave any. It just smells better. There's some variety.
I'll have to consider that, man. I've heard good things about them for the most part.
Oh yeah,
but wanted to hear.
Listen, I swear by it. And you can be a sellout and get the Equate wipes, but that's not how you get sponsored, bro.
Yeah, man.
I've thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? No, these guys are loyal, and I think on the package it says it every time. I'll read what the back says, because this is what sold me on them the first time. Let's see. Back in the day, we found a dude out of our apartment in Chicago. We were so tired of dealing with dry toilet paper during the aftermath of a lunchtime burrito. Something needed to be done, so we created dude wipes to put you back on your game whenever nature calls. Directions: grab one and wipe, dude. Assembled in the USA. These are best if used by April 28th, 2027. And believe me, they'll be gone by then. So anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to consider that, man.
Yeah, they're good. I actually gave them to one of my comedian friends. Shout out Patrick, because he was making he made a not a hateful post, but more just like a. He was commenting on the dude wipe thing as like you know what, you need to say dude on there for you to buy a product. And I'm like, no, I don't respect that pure masculinity like that. I respect entrepreneurship. I respect the American dream.
Exactly.
That's why I buy this shit. They sponsor Matt and Shane's secret podcast. That's enough for me.
Yeah, dude.
You know what? This is the same microphones they use. The Shure SM58s.
Really?
They just use they have wind screens on them, but I like the way these look without. Plus, they already have dampening inside. But yeah, man, this is one of the first few episodes where I get to use these new microphones.
Yeah, I was gonna say these are pretty nice. Honestly, I like them.
Nice, crisp, and they just look like the microphone. You know, it's like what you think of. And then the more I've been watching shit. Like the podcast mics like Joe Rogan uses, they're the Shure SM7Bs. So they're like on the mic like you can pull the mic around, where it's like on those little, what are they called, mounts, like a little mic mount. Most podcasts have those, but if you want to hold a microphone, these are the go-to. So shout out to Shure as well, SHURE. The ads are over. What else?
Yeah.
What else is there?
Mini sponsorship.
Yeah, I
break
hope
right there.
so. You got to manifest. You got to say it out loud every now and then. Let's check the time on the pod. See how we're doing. I bet we're at 45 minutes. Ooh, I nailed it. See, I fucking nailed it.
Right on the dot.
That's insane. That's fantastic. Have you heard the podcast intro? The new one?
Mm-mm.
Okay, great. I'll get to show it to you very shortly. I have the video somewhere on here. You ready for it? I don't think you're ready for it.
I'm ready. Certified banger.
Mama's Garage Podcast.
So
Amazing.
That'll be the second. Yeah, everyone always talks. They think it's over. You know, they think it's over after I do the go. But then on my birthday at work, I work at Cook Medical now, right?
Okay, that's cool.
It's like an actual nice job. You know, I actually worked a full shift today, and I was I dropped the package off at the UPS store. It was like dong time. Codyn, get over here. I have some work wives, and Christina took care of me on my birthday. She gave me a whoopee cushion and a balloon to happy birthday on it, and a nice sweet card. So I took the balloon home. There's an actual helium balloon, and that voice in there is not a pitch shifter. That is me. I wasted brain cells on the intro.
Hey, it was worth it.
I went in my closet. I put one of these microphones on a mic stand in there, and I went. You're listening to Mama's Garage Podcast. And I sent it down. Yeah, it's very happy about that. So yeah, they're gonna hear that. The reason why I brought it up is I was like, I wonder if it'll be 45 minutes to the minute whenever someone sees the time on Spotify or YouTube, and I'm pretty sure we're still in the ballpark of 45. So that's good. That's good. But damn, you dating anybody?
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm also been a bit of a dry spell.
Yeah, man, I've kind of just been sticking to myself.
I think it's good because I know too many, not people our age, but maybe some people our age, but people who are, a little older, just they just get directly into parenthood after high school. I'm like,
oh yeah,
there's so much to learn about the world before doing that.
I was about to say, yeah, I've seen a lot of people around my age getting into pregnancies and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit, dude.
I know. And people are buying houses, and I'm like, what? Chilled out, dude.
Dude, yeah, it's pretty wild, man, to see everyone doing their own thing.
I know.
Just seeing everyone's progress.
And you're one of the guys who you and I both didn't apply to any colleges. At least I didn't apply, but I definitely didn't go to college.
Oh yeah, I didn't apply or go.
No.
This is not for me, man.
Nah, it's just.
There was nothing I wanted to go to college for necessarily,
which is a great reason not to go. Because people just be like, "Oh, I'll figure it out when I get there." It's like, whoa,
yeah, dude.
All right.
I
do hang out at IU, not as much as I have in the past, but then again, it's the off season, motherfucking summer. But I have plenty of friends there, and then I was up in Ball State a bunch in the past year because of my band. And Jude and I we're in a band together called Tinted Plates.
Yeah.
So I know a thing or two about the college lifestyle and all that. It's I've made some memories here and there. My buddy Trent, friend of the pod, went to Rose Holman in Terre Haute. And so I know some people there. So I've scattered weird college experiences and stuff and college memories, but never paid a dime of tuition. I think I've cheated the system. All the fun parts.
You really did, though.
All the
honestly,
fun parts.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, you really did. You just beat the Matrix.
You just hop the universities, and yeah, dude. I think it's fantastic to do it that way. It's really nice.
Yeah, for sure, dude. All the college experience without the crippling debt.
The crippling debt, and also don't have to deal with any stupid ass motherfucking homework.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, when's the last time you did homework?
Years, man.
It's been so long.
Thank God.
I know.
I hated that
I don't
shit.
think I did any homework my senior year at all. Like maybe I did like a slideshow presentation for like speech or something, but no like routine bullshit like I did in like from first grade to fucking 10th grade.
Yeah,
Fuck
man.
all that.
I got burnt out so young. Like, I
Mhm.
couldn't even tell you an age when I got super burnt out, but it
I mean-
hit a certain
I mean,
point where I was just like,
COVID
dude.
probably did it for me. That's got to be
Yeah.
That's something to do with it, right?
Yeah, that honestly that probably played a big part of that because once school like just ended,
Yeah.
and then we had to shift back into that transition. Like,
Yeah, because you remember like it was supposed to be like there's this weird flu's going around, but it's like different. So
yeah,
we're gonna take
yeah,
we're
dude.
taking an extra week for spring break. It's like dope, fire, awesome,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, we appreciate that. And then it's like, well, all right, all of April. We're not coming back till like early May. And then it's like school's canceled. Fuck you guys. Grades are frozen. It's like,
yeah,
all
bro.
right, dope. And because COVID for a while was like, I can use this. I can use a pandemic every year if I wanted. Just
Yeah, for real.
because every fucking project or anything we did after was extra credit. You know what Mr. McKinney used to do? Did you ever have him as like the balded guy?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So I had him for geography in freshman year, and so he was one of my teachers during COVID, right at the beginning of it. And so it was whenever the extra credit shit was still happening, and he would have some like some stupid ads like watch CNN 10 and tell me 3 things about it. Yeah, that was the whole day's worth of stuff, and he'd make the points like, all right, you got a 10 out of 40 billion points. Like you just make the point amount like ridiculous. It was so fucking. I was like, that is hilarious. He sincerely did not get because they'd all make their own like little videos, and he'd have a lawn chair in his driveway, and just like have like sunglasses on, be like sipping on, some sort of like cocktail. Maybe not cocktail. That's probably unprofessional. Maybe like Sunny D. Something for the season, and he'd just be like, Carla Zeus told me to tell you, whatever it was. And, so that was nice. But then, I think whenever August rolled around, they were like, come just get your Chromebook. Come get your Chromebook and then keep it. And then we're going to torture you for months. And then it's like the yellow, like we're like in the red, so y'all stay home. And then we're in the yellow was the most ridiculous thing, right? It was like like the A and B cohort, and it was like red and blue day. So it was like 4 different variations of who can be in the school at once. It was fucking stupid.
Yeah, that shit sucked because they got rid of Artie Hour.
Yes.
Because of that whole situation, dude.
Uh-huh.
Like, that was a big thing that sucked.
I did like having Wednesdays off, though. Didn't we do that? Yeah.
I think we did do that for a little bit.
Yeah. It was for sophomore year. And then junior year, it was like was the only year where... Yeah, junior year was our only year of high school. We went through it the whole time. Because freshman year got cut short because of COVID.
Yeah.
We would have been fine. But then, March 15th on a Friday, 2020.
I think it's the same day Uzi dropped.
Oh, shit, really?
I think so.
Oh, damn. And
Yeah,
then
dude,
sophomore
same day we left.
sophomore year, it was obviously totally in fucking shambles. And then junior year was only year, like, if you got contact trace, that's one thing. But as a collective, the school was in session. And then senior year, we went to school, what, was it 2 hours later?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because those days were fucking awesome.
Like Wednesday or something.
Yeah, Wednesdays.
Yeah, I think they still do that.
I wonder. I think they do it by like just 1 hour. Because remember freshman year they would do the PLC Mondays where the RD hour time was at the very beginning of the day, and you didn't have to go to school till like 8:20 if you didn't want to.
Dude, yeah, I do remember that. It was a weird time.
Freshman year freshman people would go to the multi-purpose room or the like the ox gym, I think. That was, shit, dude. I forgot about that till just now. God damn.
Yeah, I do have memories of being in the ox gym.
Yeah, I just remember. Yeah, my motherfucking sophomore year, I like really was like, I don't want to do anything else but play drums. I should commit to that. So I was like, man, fuck college. I'm not doing that shit. What's play marimba and be in a dorm room with some fucking dork? What, we're gonna use an air fryer, burn the house down?
Yeah, dude.
What, waking up at 2 a.m. for a fucking fire drill because someone was vaping? Fuck all that. Fucking my sleep up. I'm trying to jerk off. Dude, imagine. You You have a bottle of Astroglide on your fucking nightstand. You get it's 2 a.m. You just got done studying your ass off. You go for the first stroke, fire alarm goes off. I'll die in that fire if I can get my nut off. I'll come all over the fire. Who gives a shit? Goddamn. Dorm life must suck.
Yeah, man.
You get that dorm cough I heard about. You ever hear about that?
I haven't heard of that.
That's like it's like just all these they go. If you go to college, you get like the HPV shot. All you get your shit taken care of before you get to go. But then all these young fucking 18, 19-year-old kids in one building, shit spreads. Get some events and shit. So and there's like got to be like mold and stuff. So you develop this dorm cough, I think.
Oh damn.
Where you just happen to be sick on just by proxy. And I'm like, I don't fuck with any of that. I'll just hang out on Friday nights. Spend the night, whatever we want to do. Damn, this guy's killing weeds over there. That guy's neck is a Reddit neck. He got a Reddit neck on that guy.
Dude, what is all the Redditors out
I
here
don't know, dude.
doing it dongs?
They want dongs, man. Dongs is China buffet. We're not insinuating Redditors are gay. They don't want male penis dongs. They want dongs China buffet in Mooresville on the Strip. That's what they want. Well, isn't on the corner? Isn't that Chicago's Pizza right there?
Yeah.
Chicago's Pizza. Damn.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's been, well, I had it right around the end of June, and then I don't think I had it before then until like 5 years before that. It's good shit. Dude, let's talk about pizza. Fuck it.
Yeah, bro.
What's your go-to these days? I know my go-to.
For basic pizza,
mm-hmm.
I usually just stick with like sausage and cheese. And then
Sick.
Stuffed crust, of course, bro.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
If that's an option.
Now, where are you going to get this pizza?
I would probably say Papa John's.
All right. That's my second place answer. Well, maybe third, because like I worked at Greek's Pizzeria for like all of being 18 and some of 19. So I ate a lot of that pizza, and I made my own pizzas quite a lot as well, right? I probably would have been I probably would have made a lot more progress in the gym if I hadn't worked there, but I made sure I didn't like get chubby as hell because I was so worried about like being like a tall guy a senior year, slim and stuff, and then be like, fuck, I'm into him, I want to be like like the So I had to make sure I got off that shit. But I'll tell you what, my favorite pizza right now for the past 6-7 months. Domino's is pretty solid. Domino's, because we didn't have one local for a while, but then the one in Martinsville popped up not that long ago.
Yeah,
all those cars are around Martinsville now.
Mm-hmm.
I get the extravaganza pizza.
Oh, what is on that?
That Codyn, I'm gonna look up the app.
Yeah, I'll
tell you exactly.
Let's pull this up because that's a big name for a pizza, right there.
I mean,
dude.
listen, and it delivers. They don't. Well, I guess they don't deliver to my house, but I just mean like this pizza. You get what you pay for.
Oh yeah.
So let me go to.
Yeah, Domino's is always a solid pick.
Let's see.
I've been to that Martinsville one a couple times.
And it's good.
Yeah.
I'll just whatever. I'm not even gonna make an order. It's asking me for the pickup window. I'll just do store pickup. Fuck off. I just want your menu, guys, so I can just tell Codyn what's on this goddamn pizza. Yes, you go to specialty pizzas, and it's the first one at the very top. It has ham, beef, pepperoni, Italian sausage, just the meats. And then there's onions, black olives, mushrooms, green peppers, and shredded provolone cheese. What I've done in the past is I take one of those toppings off, and I put pineapple on there as well. I just make that shit tropical goodness.
Yeah, that's pretty valid.
Oh, it's so good.
That sounds really good.
It's really, really good. And then let's see what else they have. I haven't tried. I think I tried the barbecue chicken one not that long ago. Because at one time I picked up a shift at Greek's when they needed somebody because everyone was canceling, and I still had some server. It's been it was like 3 months after I left that job, and they were like, "Yeah, we need you. We have nobody. Can you come in? We'll pay you. We'll pay you $50 up front, and then we can make tips on it." I was like, you know what? Let's do it.
You're like, I'm in.
So I made way more money than I thought I would. So I spent like $60 on Domino's, and I was at a pizza shop that wasn't Domino's. It was a completely very illegitimate and, dare I say, ridiculous use of my money. But it made my brother and I happy. And my God, was that pizza fucking good?
Oh yeah, And you guys will never forget that either.
I know.
You guys will look back at that in
Mhm.
3 years and be like, remember that night we spent $60 on
Mhm.
Domino's?
Luke spent $60, and I got like 2 liters because his buddy was over there as well. Shout out Corbin. What was I gonna say? Oh shit! What was I gonna say? Motherfucker! I had it too.
Don't fumble.
Oh, I know what it was.
Oh, you got it.
There we go. We got it. All right. So you said the pizza you like. It's your sausage. You said.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! It's like anytime it's like a simple pizza party. You know, it's like they gotta have plenty of cheese because there's a bunch of dorks at a party.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then you got pepperoni because people are classic. But then there's sausage for the men. You know.
I feel like that's true,
Yeah,
dude.
I
Like,
think
straight up, I'm tired of the sausage pizza hate, dude.
I know. It's. I feel like you can do more with it. But here's how I go about my pizzas. So, sausages, of course, is great. But the pizza that I was like kind of they talked about like having this competition at Greeks where if you came up with like your own, you know, like 3 topping pizza, we can put it on the menu for like a month. If it got voted the best, I was like, all right, I'll get crack-a-lackin'. We have this sandwich called the Submarine, and all it is, I think it just has like onions and cheese, pepperoni, and ham on it, and it comes like a pickle and some chips, right? And that was a Submarine sandwich. Now, Submarine is a ship of sorts, right? And I mentioned earlier, I put pineapple on the Domino's pizza. I'm a big pineapple lover on pizza. It's sweet and savory, very nice. And what I decided to do for a pizza was 3 toppings. I was like, that's easy. We'll use pepperoni and ham. That's your meat's taken care of, right? Pepperoni's has a little kick to a little spice. Ham's all meat, so it's protein, but it's also plenty of savory. And then pineapple. So imagine the Submarine comes on this perfectly dough-shaped size island. That's what the pineapples for. To call it tropical. And then that Submarine elements, that's the pepperoni and the ham. That's the Submarine. So I call it the tropical shipwreck pizza. I was like, and then I had
perfect.
I had it a bunch. I had it a lot. I don't think I've actually had the Domino's version of that. I need to soon, but I'm trying to stay healthy until at least October because I got booked to do a 21 Pilots tribute show in Louisville.
Oh, really, dude?
Yeah, and they're like my favorite.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know you have a lot of love for 21 Pilots.
Big time, right? Shout out Ryan. What's fucking Ryan's last name? He's the guy who asked me. He's actually in his early 30s. He's like a whole house and a wife and stuff. I was down there like 2 weeks ago doing a rehearsal with him. Very, very good man. He knows all he has. The show's basically all figured out. He just needed the Josh Dunn, right? He's the drummer for the real band, right? So he was like, "Yo, I saw your videos on Instagram. I feel like you can totally do this. My drummer's kind of double booked that weekend, so if you could do it, I'd love to have you." And I was like, "Ryan, this is literally what I'd wish for as a Make-A-Wish kid. Are you out of your mind?"
Yeah,
so I'm gonna get paid to do it as well because it's like it's like a gig.
Oh, nice,
And
dude.
so I'm like, dude, I'd pay twice as much and more to even get a chance to do this. And I was like, this is crazy. So
Yeah.
but the idea is that I want to make sure I'm in like my best physical shape possible. It's actually why I trim my chest as well because I was like, I want to make sure I look good. I don't have like that weird music note stomach that I talked about earlier. I want if I get abs by then, I want to make sure they pop through. And so it's also like it's gonna be like an hour, at least 90 minutes long, and it's a very energetic show. And so probably will cut off on the pizza before. I just want to make sure. I've never been on a diet before. I'm trying to do that. Trying to eat clean and trying to just drink a lot of water. Watch what I eat. Also watch how much I eat because I tend to overeat a lot. Codyn, listen. When I get high, when I get super up there, which isn't that often. And people on the pod listening this far, they know who I am. We're an hour in, whatever. I don't need to savor it. I have no problem with it. I'm pretty new to it since probably in November. I actually know the exact day. It was on a Monday. It's on Veterans Day. I got high for the first time.
For all the veterans.
Yeah, dude.
An honor.
But dude, the munchies is a real thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. So the last time I got high, I was I got a bag of rolled gold pretzels because I was looking at the calories in there. I was like, all right, this is like the most food for the least amount of money and the least amount of calorie punch to you. You can work it off the most. And their pretzels are made of wood, right?
Yeah, essentially.
Aren't they made of wood? No, they are made of bread, I think. I don't even know. Some wood bread mixture. But they're gonna absorb my stomach. They're gonna expand a little bit. So I was like, I'll
Yeah.
get filled up quicker on these, and they're just salty. It feels like chips, but you're cheating a little bit. So it feels like the healthiest version of chips.
Yeah.
It's like a pub thing. So I do, but like, oh my god, I got ridiculously up there the day before my birthday, which was like 3 weeks ago. It was on a Friday night. My birthday's on a Saturday, and this Friday night I got deliciously high. And I had a Domino's pizza with a pineapple on it.
Oh, fuck, dude.
But I ate a lot of it. On top of,
What do you mean by a lot of it?
like, there's some left over in the morning, but
Okay,
not
okay.
enough to share. You know what I mean? Like, it was.
Yeah.
I put a dent in this fucking pizza.
Yeah, you wiped the floor with this
Yes.
pizza.
But then I also had these like they're like Ritz crackers, but they're like little small, but they're stacked like Oreos, but there's peanut butter in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So I forget what those are. I don't know. Probably like that's a long way to say that, but
I forget what they're called.
point
but yeah.
is, I sincerely indulged myself in those, and then I had Nestle makes these like protein milks.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried those before?
Mm-hmm. They're good.
DJ Khaled has one, which I don't like. I don't like that guy, but it's like cinnamon flavored, and so I was eating the peanut butter Ritz things, and then I was chasing it with the milk, and I had a box that I had already started of those, but then I had another one after I finished the first box.
Oh my god.
So I was like, the idea is like if it's there, I'm gonna fucking eat it.
Yeah, dude.
So, and then I think I also had ice cream as well. I went all out.
Just mowing down, bro.
I threw up so much.
The same night or
Oh
the next
yeah, because
day?
I went to go lay down, and then it all was like, "Yo, this is a bad idea." Now
Yeah.
it's like this like iceberg. It's sludge. Just like it was like this in my stomach. Then I laid on my back, and it kind of slides up my esophagus, and I had one of those burps, like a warning, where it's like if a shipsman, a pirate, had like one of those one armed telescopes, and they did the old land ho. It was like we're approaching, get ready. Is what
Yeah,
it basically
dude.
said. And so I like got to the toilet, and I like sat down on the ground, just like waited, and then I thought I fought it off. I was like, dude, fuck you, throw up. Went back in my bed, and I was like, all right, rematch, and then they won. It was 4 equally sized hurls.
That's the worst, man. Whenever you think you finally won the battle, and then you
I'm just happy I didn't do it in my sleep or in my bed. I did it
That is
right.
true.
I did it right in the toilet, and then it was like, bruh, 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 bruh. It was 4 of them. I counted them. It was crazy.
that is crazy,
And then I
man.
felt so much better.
I bet, dude.
I felt so much better. So I
yeah.
got the spins. I was like laying my head back, and it felt like my head was like doing somersaults.
Oh.
And I was like, but then anytime I closed my eyes, it would get quicker and quicker and quicker. And I was like, this was wrong. It's so wrong. That's why you experiment in the comfort of your own room, as opposed to like, we're like, oh guys, I still gotta drive home tonight, don't I? It's like,
Yeah,
don't do
exactly,
that,
dude.
Don't do that. No, just puke in the ditch and take a nap with some ants. Just go to the grass.
Yeah,
Go
man.
Touch some green shit. Go to bed. No, I got God, I woke up with the worst breath ever. Cotton mouth and puke.
Oh god, dude. Yeah.
Never thrown up with alcohol though. Never done that.
It's not great.
Yeah, I'm very timid with that. I'm very. I know how to. I'm just like 3-4 drinks at the most, and I'm fine. That's good. I'm right where I need to be. I'm just like not oversharing, but I'm just like I'm like I try to be a nice guy all the time, but then I'm just lovey. I'm always like, dude, like,
Hey.
I touch your beard, it's shit like that. It's probably annoying, but it's better than the alternatives. So
Yeah, it could be worse. You could be
Yeah.
a
tyrant.
belligerent,
Yeah.
violent drunk.
Uh-huh.
Just like, where the fuck's my beer?
Yeah. Or instead, I just become a Care Bear.
Dude, yeah. You can't hate on it, man.
Nah, dude.
Alcohol can make you very happy.
Uh-huh. It can. But you just don't want to depend on it, It's one of
Exactly,
those
yeah.
things. Yeah. Well, so you turn 21 and very soon?
August 27th.
27th.
Yes.
When's this episode coming out? What day is Brighton's comes out on Thursday. Yours is going to come out on the 14th. So it's 13 days after this episode comes out. You'll be 21.
Very close.
What do you plan to do?
Well, I think I'm going to go to the casino.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where's
and then,
the closest casino? Where's one you're thinking about going? There's one in Terre Haute, I heard, but I don't know if it's very big.
Yeah, we thought about going to the Terre Haute one maybe.
Mm-hmm.
There was a couple other ones that we thought about going to, but we're gonna get a room at one of them, and we're just gonna stay there, get super drunk,
Yes.
gamble.
Yep.
I'm probably gonna bring some friends of mine,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, dude, that's how I'm gonna celebrate it.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, I've been doing comedy for like what? It's August, so we'll call it. I did it once in October last year, then I waited 6 weeks to start again. So we'll call it December. Doing comedy about 8 months, and I've turned 20 recently. So for most of it, I was 19 during it, and so there's so many places I just can't go to, even to like watch shows, let alone perform at them. And so I'm more worried about unlocking all these venues when I turn 21, as opposed to, just I'll buy some beer every now and then, just keep my mini fridge stocked up with some Middle Lights, maybe some White Claws,
Miller Lite is valid.
something to unwind with. You know what I do at parties? Anytime someone says, "Oh, here's a Bud Light, Busch Light, Miller Light," I always replace Light with Luke because that beer's got my name on it. Yo, throw me a Busch Luke. What's that? Double fisted Busch Lukes? You know
yeah.
it. Miller Luke. Yeah, so
That's
that's my thing, my little bit I like to do. That's fun. Do you like beer more than anything? Like I think I'm a beer guy.
Yeah, I like beer quite a bit. I think I like beer a lot more than liquor for sure.
Yeah, well, liquor's like you gotta count your blessings with liquor. It's like
Oh yeah.
you gotta be careful.
Some of it's all right. Like some of it's a lot smoother, and I can drink it. But like whiskey, depending, and
I
then
think- I think
bourbon can be a little bit.
If it's brown, I think it's hard on you.
Yeah.
But I think like clear liquors is better for hangovers. I've heard.
Yeah.
And it's not as many calories too, but
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like men love bourbon, whiskey, all that shit where it's harder on you. I don't know.
You ever
But-
tried? Did you try Busch Apple whenever it came out again?
I've had one Busch Apple. It was hardly even cold, but I did like it a lot.
It was pretty good, man.
I think they should have waited till the fall for that. They did it during the spring.
Yeah,
didn't
I wish they came out with it during the fall.
Yeah.
They did it kind of early, I feel like.
Certainly they did. Maybe they'll push it again in the fall.
Maybe, man.
I'd love some more of those.
I heard. I
They
have
should do a green apple one.
dude. Yes,
That'd be good.
they really should. Or like, I was trying to think of like other flavors that they could do. Like they could do like
Like pear? Nah, pear's probably a little too gross.
you think like mango would be good, or like watermelon.
Watermelon? There's too many memes that come out of watermelon.
Dude, they talked about it.
Watermelon.
Yeah, they teased about it. That's why I
Well,
was like, I don't know.
Apples are good because it's like you think like desserts, like peach cobbler, apple pie. So they did bush apple. So like cherry, maybe, I don't know. That feels too tart for a beer.
Bush cherry.
Bush cherry.
I mean, I'd buy it. I'd buy it.
I mean,
I'd buy a 30
maybe
rack.
maybe they should do like you know how like Doritos or like they'll have like the party packs of chips.
Yeah.
You know, like you can also buy those individually, but like I bet they sell the most of them through like the party packs. Or they should just like get a variety pack. Or like I guess a better analogy would be like the hard Mountain Dews or like hard Monsters.
Mhm.
Has just like a bunch of flavors in there at once, so they can do like a fruit flavor bundle with Bush fruit series.
That would be pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
I would try pineapple beer.
Pineapple beer would go hard, actually. That's a really good pick.
About pumpkin beer. Goddamn fly. Yeah, I hear fly.
Bush pumpkin
Bush pumpkin.
coming to you in October.
Pumpkin bush.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like that very much. I'm
Probably
gonna
not.
lie.
No.
I tried the Bush lime as well.
Did a
that
Bush
came out.
lime?
Yeah, that was the other one that came out. It was.
I guess there's like Corona, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I guess we were like one of the only states to get it. There was like
Really?
22 states that got
I didn't
it.
even get it. I never even heard about it.
Yeah, I have a couple cases that have
22
just been sitting around.
22 is like 44% of the United States. It's weird.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's really weird how limited it was
Yeah.
for just a lime
Not
beer.
even half.
Yeah.
I've tried the hard Monsters before. Those are cool.
Those are good too, yeah.
Those are also like you don't even taste the alcohol in those.
Yeah, dude. They
Yeah.
literally just taste like an energy drink.
It just tastes like regular Monster. And like plus if you're already drinking and you have one of those, then you're just like, this is just candy, bro. Candy in
Yeah.
a can.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, I don't really I'll tell you what, I got really, I guess I'm doing a lot of confession about my substance use, but it's whatever. No, who's going to fucking, a cop listen to this podcast and be like, hey, you're nuts. I'm like, dude, everyone, I waited so long to even start. Fucking hop off my ass.
A week and a half later,
Yeah.
just boom, boom.
Yeah. It's like, sir, were you talking about Bush Lime on the pod? It's like, well, do you have one? He's like, no, we're not in fucking Iowa. We can't get those here. No, I got cross-faded on New Year's.
Oh, fun, dude.
And this was the first time I'd ever, like, actually drank. I, like, had a beer or two before, but never actually, got with the intention to unwind like that.
Yeah.
I'll just tell the whole story, dude. So I'll keep everyone's name out of it, though. Just make sure I don't self-incriminate anybody else.
Yeah.
I get to one of my friend's apartments in IU, and I'm trying to find one buddy in particular, and I find out he's downstairs. I get downstairs within 3 minutes of even being in the apartment, and I get down there, and there's this bunch of just dudes I don't even know, but they all it just feels like I know all of them collectively. It's like a hive mind. They're like, oh, they're bros. They're not my bros, but they are bros, and they're all preparing for something. They're all hyped up. They're all on the same wavelength. And then I see that door close. Then I see my buddy I'm looking for. I'm like, hey, and then it's like, what are we doing? It's like, I guess we'll find out. Then they go ahead and they take blue masking tape and they tape the door frame shut.
What the hell?
And then they take a T-shirt and tape that to the air vents.
Oh, I see where this is
there
going.
you go. Yeah. So they're trying to hotbox the shit out of this fucking bedroom. It's a carpeted room. There's one LED light in there. It's a very dingy ass environment. We get into a smoke circle. They all start freestyling. There's four joints in the rotation. So I hit all of them. So yeah. And this is like a month and 6 weeks into my weed career. So I've never experienced this social indoctrination when it comes to the green.
Mm-hmm.
Then I find myself walking upstairs. Hasn't even hit me yet. And another friend of mine. She's like, hey, I made Jello shots. And I was like, oh, well, I think I should, pick one or the other. I just got thrown into the circle. She goes, come on. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, you're like, I got to now, bro.
I mean, you made them blue. I can't say no to blue.
Yeah, Jello shots are pretty nice, dude.
But I didn't take it immediately, right? I think I, put it back down. I come back to it later. But what I do next is I go to someone else's apartment across the way, right next door. They have Jello shots, but there's peach rings at the bottom of them.
Ooh.
Oh, peach schnapps,
Damn,
whatever,
bro.
with peach rings at the bottom.
Never had that,
brother. Well, I had plenty of those because I wasn't counting my shots. I was counting how many pieces of candy I had, and usually I have a handful of peach rings, but each peach ring required a lot of tongue work, which is good for cunnilingus in the future. You gotta dig it out. So I wasn't trying to get the alcohol out of this. I was trying to get the candy.
Yeah.
But I ended up taking 6 shots in 5 minutes.
Damn, bro.
I got fucked, and then I get drunk and high at the same time. And it's 11:30, and I'm on the bathroom floor.
You're just levitating.
I've never been that removed from my body before. I'm gonna show you a picture real quick. I'm not gonna show the podcast, but I'm gonna show you a visual aid of what I was going through at that point. And boy, oh boy, was I! I mean, I remember everything. I don't know how I do, but my brain was working the whole time.
It sounds like a fun time, man.
This is the door I talked about earlier.
Oh
Okay.
shit, dude! Yeah, they taped it up. Good.
Yeah, they did. This is me, right after I stood up and got my first head rush. And then this is me in the bathroom on the toilet. I had a lot of hair back then. Bro, you see my
God,
my eye looks like it's falling out of its socket.
Yeah, dude, you look obliterated.
It was ridiculous.
That is fucking hilarious.
But I had a lot of fun then dude, I did the next morning, so I got crossfaded that night.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up New Year's Day, go to CrossFit.
My God.
The fitness place, right? But here's the thing, Codyn. I'm a young 19-year-old boy during this story. Unaffected. I think the only reason why I'm unaffected was because I had some Gatorade before I went to sleep.
Yeah,
I woke up and finished it. Some electrolytes in my system. I'm also just being like, I won. I don't feel a thing. But
Dude,
I'd already made. It wasn't like I decided the morning. I was like, I'm going to CrossFit. I made these plans weeks before. I was like, I'll pop in New Year's. And some friends I made through. They were my regulars at Greeks for a while, so I just see them like every 2 weeks. Made quite the friendship with them. Actually, Rebecca, she got on the podcast, episode 7 or 8, I think it was, probably 8. Very nice lady. And then but her and her boyfriend are big CrossFit people, and they were like, "You should come. You should learn how to do pull-ups. You should come." And I was like, "Yeah, New Year's fine. I should be there on time." I was 5 minutes late. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it could have.
It was crazy.
Could have never
But
shown
yeah.
up in the first place.
CrossFit story. God, what
Yeah,
what a
dude.
fucking day that was.
That is funny, man.
But with my new job at the I work at Cook, so I had the day off. It was a paid holiday. That's real nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Mm-hmm. Just to cut loose.
Getting paid for the fun times.
Yeah, dude. Because I think how it worked. I think New Year's was on a Wednesday, so basically it was like I worked Monday. It was December 30th, and then Tuesday was New Year's Eve. That was the day the CrossFit happened, and then Wednesday I had off, and then I had to finish the week out Tuesday and Thursday.
Hell yeah.
Pretty good right there.
Yeah, dude.
I call that a successful week.
Yeah.
Do you have any wild stories? Because I guess it wasn't me being hungover, but that's me just kind of dealing with stuff.
I definitely got some wild stories.
Remember you and Raven in homeroom were talking about a story once. You and Raven, right?
We do have some stories.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember we had a lot of stories, dude.
So I remember there being like a patio involved, but whatever.
I do remember. You know what? You just reminded me of something though.
Hell yeah, I love doing that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say whose house we pulled up to.
Great.
It was
Keep
in
anonymous.
It was in Foxcliff.
Okay, all right.
And
Shit happens at Foxcliff.
we were in middle school at the time, me and Raven, and we're riding around on his golf cart like all night, like just nothing else to do. So we're just riding around, just vibing, and we started like ding dong ditching people. I think Grant Davis was with us.
Oh my god, I
Now that
forgot about
think about it.
Grant.
Yeah, Grant Davis, I think, was staying with us, bro.
That's awesome.
And
What a peculiarly shaped man.
I fucking love Grant, dude.
I haven't seen him in a
He's
long
so
time.
funny. But yeah, dude, I think he was with us on the golf cart. We pulled up and then ding dong ditched and fucking drove off. Once we were in the cul-de-sac, we're just like sitting there for a minute trying to figure like the next plan out.
Mm-hmm.
And this old guy comes out with his dog and like a bright ass flashlight. And
That's overkill. Come on.
yeah, we're like sitting there, like kind of looking at him for a minute. I was driving, I think,
Uh-huh.
and I like was kind of looking at him, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and just like get out of here. Raven like showed me some like shortcut,
Oh wow.
by like the
Little foxhole.
I forget what it's called. It's like the golfing place, like the clubhouse, I guess.
Yeah. Like the shooting range or.
Yeah,
Mhm,
it's
yeah.
like yeah, and so we took the shortcut, and we started like coming back because we wanted to keep doing it. So we just like waited like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Came back.
That's enough time.
Yeah, dude.
Mhm.
Of course. And so I'm driving, right? And I fucking go back through the shortcut that we took for some reason. We should have just went like the long way, honestly, but we took the shortcut again, right by the guy's house. And there's a dude that works for Foxcliff just waiting for us behind the building.
Ah.
Yeah, dude.
No.
He busts out this big ass flashlight too, and he's like, stop. And fucking, I had to book it, bro. And I was like panicking, dude, because like,
Yeah, you're the driver.
dude,
yeah.
I almost drove into like some ditch, bro.
Jesus.
Like we were talking about it after, and I was like, holy shit, I almost drove into a ditch. Raven was like,
those memories are crucial to your upbringing, though.
Yeah,
actually,
dude.
If your story's over, I have another Foxcliff story I'd like to tell.
Go ahead.
Okay, make sure I gather all the details correctly. Again, I'll keep the names anonymous in this, but obviously I'm the main character in this because this is my perspective. This had to have been like a year ago, a little more than that. We were at this party in Paragon. It was more of a get together, right? But then there's 4 people we got to keep track of: myself, and then my buddy that I was with. Adios, Tahoe. That's leaving right now. My buddy that I was with, and then there was 2 other guys in another vehicle. If I had to rank people who were sober, I was the most sober because I was truly sober. Then my buddy was he must have been in 3rd place, and then 4th place and 2nd place were driving together. 2nd place was obviously driving, right? And 2nd place guy has quite the ego on him, and he had I'll tell you after. He had quite the ego on him, and he had his own personal breathalyzer test that he was taking. He was like, bro, 0.1. That's only 0.02 over. I'm good to drive.
My God.
And it's like, no, fuck, that's not what that means. But to each their own, I guess. I was like, whatever, it's not me, right? So second place and fourth place, they go off. And we had to get from Paragon, which is a little past Paragon, all the way to Foxcliff. And so the way I would take this, the way I did take it, was I was like, all right, we're in Paragon, so I'm going to go take 67. I'm going to take 67 all the way to Blue Bluff. No. Is that right? Yeah, the Blue Bluff.
So, yeah.
The Blue Bluff, and then I'll turn on the Maple Turn. Right? That's how I'll get to Foxcliff, right? And I'm like, that's the quickest pathway. I'll just stay on the roads, just make sure I fall. It was like 2 a.m. probably when we were doing this, and we can do myself in third place. We were getting into an argument with second place about which way was faster, the way I chose, or to go directly through town. And I was like, I promise I'll beat you there. He's like, fucking you're on. All right. It's like, fuck you. Second place was colorblind. We'll put it that way.
Oh, my God.
And that's a very crucial part of the story.
Yeah.
Least to say, first place myself in third place. We get to our destination, the guy's house. We get there hella on time. And then we're expecting second place and fourth place to come up, within the minute or so. And then 5 minutes go by, and then 10, and then 15, and then we're like, this is a problem. Something's gone down. Either they crashed or something's fucked up. So third place and I are kind of investigating what do we, how do we navigate this? And so the idea was we were going to get fourth place home, and then second place was going to get into my car, and I would take second place back to his house. That never happened because it was just me in third place chilling at fourth place's house. And so we were like, oh, we got to track the location somehow. So we could look up on Live 360 because these guys were taking care of themselves. They had Live 360 and shit. And so we kind of backpedal through town. And obviously, there's way more cops in town at that time of night than there are on 67. And as long as you're just driving normally, no one's going to think shit of you. You're good.
Yeah.
Beeline path, only a few turns, back roads, boom, Foxcliff. I knew I was right. That's why I wasn't worried. What we were worried about was like some bad shit happening. And so we should have had the averages, right? I should have had the most drunk guy fourth place with the most sober guy, and then the two guys in the middle. You want to have pink and green community together, and then all the other ones in the middle. But that didn't happen. Yada yada yada. We drive through. And we find the location because they left someone's phone in a car that was abandoned. We're like, what the hell? So we're at Need the Dough in Martinsville.
What the fuck?
There's a picture of third place I took.
This is where the abandoned car was?
This is where one of the car that we were trying to keep track of was found because the phone was left inside of it, I believe. And second place was driving fourth place's car, and that's the car we found. Second place and fourth place, nowhere to be found. We're like, oh shit, what happened? So then third place and I go back to fourth place's house, and then we see two cars and two second place and fourth place parents on the patio. And third place and I are like looking through my window from ways back. I turn my car off, turn my headlights off, and I'm driving without my headlights on, being stealthy as fuck. So we finally get a hold of second place, and he's like, I want to fucking talk about it, and then hung up. We're like, oh no.
God, dude.
So second place's dad went to fourth place's house, and second place's dad took second place home. So I didn't have to worry about that anymore. Later, third place and I find out what happened. Obviously, my idea about going the way I went was the correct way.
Yeah.
And second place had quite, a rude awakening because he got pulled over.
Oh, gosh.
For stopping at a red light that was blinking. And it was blinking for too long. And second place is colorblind, so he didn't know what color it was blinking.
Oh my god!
So dude. he was so colorblind that the cop forgot he was drunk. And then he was the he was the designated driver, the DD. So they just left their car there. I think the cop drove them to fourth place's house. That's where the dads met up on the patio.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Bro.
the way third place and I got into a fight over the story about around Halloween time last year, because the way I want to tell the story is that second place was stopped at a green light, because I think that's way funnier.
Yeah, dude.
Would you agree that's funnier?
Yeah.
Third place and I were he was held up on the fact that, well, it's not the truth. I'm like, yeah, but stopping at a green light is certainly funnier than stopping too long at a red blinking light. It's too many words. It's just, the idea is that he flips it. He's like,
Yeah.
he gambled and was wrong, and then a cop's on him, and he got incarcerated. I've yet to settle the oats with that, but I like the way I told that story with the keeping the names. Did you were able to keep track of the?
Yeah, I kept up with it pretty well.
Good,
honestly.
good. Great.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe that. That's wild.
Yeah, we third place night, we just felt like detectives all night, because it was like 4 a.m. We're just driving around place to place trying to figure some shit. We're just putting it. We felt like the Hardy Boys, badass.
Yeah, man.
I'll try to find the picture real quick of the third place at the Need the Dough. Where was this at? When was this? Probably it was before, probably summer last year, I think. I'll find it. Probably early summer, maybe. There it is. Look at that. Third place and I.
I love him, dude.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was May. It was mid-May. So I guess school had just. I was right after everyone's freshman year. So that's cool.
Yeah, that sounds like a great, fun time.
It was a lot of fun.
4 a.m. side quest.
It was the epitome of side quest, to be honest with you. It was crazy. Ooh, I got a delivered package when I get home. That's cool. Checking my email on the podcast. What do you know about it? Multitasking. Fuck you heard. Let's see.
Dopamine speedrun.
I think you're right. You know what? I meant to make a little rant about this on the way to and from someplace over the weekend, but you know how, like, I'm assuming we all have the same habits of, like, waking up and doom scrolling on the weekends. Or, like, if you don't have somewhere to be, you're just like, my phone's pretty entertaining. I'm gonna look at that for an hour and a half.
Like if I'm like on break at work or something.
Right. Mm-hmm. Dude, comment sections can get ruthless, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
unnecessarily,
Brutal.
And were you on the loop about my comment section shit I had to deal with back in October?
I gotta peep at that.
Yeah,
I'll say
dude.
that.
Now, the thing about that, it was quite the lesson I learned, because, first of all, I knew almost none of the people in there. It was kind of trolls who were associated with people who felt offended.
Yeah.
So I didn't really care about it much, right? I also didn't think I did anything wrong, so I guess I don't really have exactly the same kind of emotional turmoil with someone who's been through some shit in a comment section before, because I knew it was all nonsense. But
yeah, I mean, it was in a way. Yeah.
I was getting attacked, and some vulnerable shit was coming out about me. And I was like, I guess that's public knowledge now. Who cares though?
Yeah, man.
I'm true to my word. But there was this video I saw. The first one, it was a drummer that I like a lot named Luke Holland, and he was making this video. He was like, this new video game came out, and like he was drumming over the soundtrack. It was like really cool. And then on the Facebook comments, I looked at it, and someone said, "You know what? I'd much rather have you on stage than that bearded guy who plays the TikTok blast beats bullshit and smokes weed." I was like. I'm like, sure, you disguise that as like a little compliment, or it's like, but like you're just tearing some guy down for the fuck of it, for no reason.
Yeah, bro.
It's just evil, dumb bullshit.
And it's funny as fuck, dude, because people like that do that shit, they think they're like on the moral high ground.
I think you're right, yeah. Or they're just like,
of the compass, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no,
like
everyone. I think everyone's kind of.
And
like,
it's also like the most unnecessary shit possible.
That's what I'm saying.
It just
dude.
doesn't.
Yeah.
You DM them that. You don't fucking put it in the comment. To DM them.
Yeah, bro. People just want to make everything public and shit.
So fucking stupid. So, but like, and the drummer he's talking about, I think his name is like Ellis Tapario Siberiano. It's some like really like Latin name. He's a beast. He's fucking crazy. People who don't even play drums know who he is. Like who are like on TikTok a lot. But like, he's different. He's better at different things, though. And obviously, I don't expect you to know all the ins and outs of drums like I do. But the idea is that comment was so fucking stupid. And then the next comment I saw in a different video, entirely different video, it was, back in 2015 to like 2019, like reaction videos were like the shit.
Yeah, bro. That's a big thing.
Basically, what we're doing now, we just watch shit and just be like, haha,
yeah.
Wow. That's crazy, and you don't leave any sort of you're constantly giving input even if it has no value. It's just cauliflower, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, there's this video I saw. I think this guy was like watching a video on physics or something, and the guy was like, had the headphones on, microphone and everything. He just wouldn't stop yapping, and some of the comments were kind of lighthearted, where it's like, "Oh my yap, will you shut the hell up?" Shit like that. But then someone just put, "Fuck you, man. Go to hell. Shut your mouth."
People are fucking ruthless.
It's fucking ridiculous, And like, obviously, I don't think the content that guy was making has any value at all. I think it's a way for just people to just get traction. They're trying to fill a hole that they should be doing with something else. Like go to the gym. Something like to like make you feel better other ways. You should be trying to be productive online. But then again, there's no right to just tell someone to go fuck themselves. That he didn't just put like words in a sentence. He was using punctuation like on like accurately to make sure he got his point across. Fuck you, man. Go to hell. What did he kill your child?
Yeah,
no.
Literally, bro. Like, chill out.
Yeah, I know. It's just unbridled anger. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, people are wild, dude. It's really bad on TikTok, especially because like I'll see like a random girl post, and I'll like look at the comments, and they're just all making fun of like like some chick will like say like she looks good or something,
right?
And then the comment replies are just like the craziest shit you've ever seen, dude. Just like dogging this chick.
And they think it's not gonna catch up to them, or people are gonna see it. I'm like,
yeah, bro. I
mean, obviously it's minuscule in the whole grand scheme of the internet, but like you can for sure dig that shit up later on.
Oh yeah, they see that shit, dude.
For sure they do. And it's just like I just feel like there should be a screening process. I had Shannon Adams on, Miss Adams on, and she was talking about how there should be a screening process for people to get social media, like just how it is to get a gun or like to be a teacher. There should be a background check.
It'll probably happen soon.
Hopefully,
bro. I mean, they've been doing that AI shit lately.
Yeah, AI is crazy. It's like every
so
podcast
wild.
talks about AI. It's out of our control. It's just like if a meteor hit Earth, it'd be like, well, I mean, what was I supposed to do about that? You just kind of gotta roll with the punches. AI is gonna happen. We're not. We got to deal with it.
Yeah,
that's what's up. But I don't know. But I want to make sure I spread the word. If anyone listens this far about like, just like don't take those comments seriously. Like it's. Because you got to reverse engineer how someone arrived there. It's like they're shitty all the time. They don't like what they're doing, so they got to bring it on somebody else. And most people who like your shit aren't going to leave a comment. They're going to be like, "That's cool. Hope I see that guy again. Here, give me a follow and a like." It's very silent interactions. The guys who want to voice their opinion are the negative ones. You got to tune that shit out. Maybe get a nice comment where it's like, "Yo, keep drumming, buddy. Hey, keep smacking those drums, young man." My Uncle Charlie said that to me today on Facebook. Keep smacking those drums, young man. I'm not a boy anymore. I'm a young man.
Indeed.
And I don't think I'm a hippie about this or anything, but just like I just think it's good. Like when I have kids, I'm gonna be like, hey, people are mean on there. Like, but don't let it bother you because it's meaningless. If you turn your computer off, your phone off, it goes away. That's how you should treat it. It's literally just it's fragile like that. And also it's just so unnecessary. So why would you even? I like leaving overtly positive comments. Because I know it brightens someone's day. Because like, oh, I got an interaction, and it's a really it does shit. It improves the livelihood of somebody.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I don't know. There's no point in just talking shit about people or.
I saw this video of this kid doing some like really cringy shit where he was like It was like it felt like he was like a theater actor, but he's like a young man, and he had like a lot of these like physical like a lot of emotes locked into his body, but they're in sync with his face, and he was doing a lot of like that kind of bullshit.
Them anime type faces, bro.
And then he was like, oh, but when my alpha button gets turned on, he starts making out with like both sides of the camera and stuff. And then people in the comments were just like, this shit is cringe. Kill yourself. You should never have a phone. Oh my god. And then I made the comment. I was like, and it sounds like I'm totally saying this to make myself sound better, but like this is an example of what I'm talking about when it comes to, positivity in the comments. I was like, hey man, keep that shit up. I know you're working those facial expressions in the mirror, and it paid off. You're polarizing. Don't stop. And then someone in the comment section hated that I was being positive. They were like, bro, no, don't support cringe. Don't. I was like, bro, listen, that guy's doing what he wants, shamelessly. You should do the same. And then I actually turned that guy, and the guy who replied to me it wasn't the guy who owned the video, but he was like, you know what, you're right. Let him do his thing. I was like, that's right.
Exactly,
Let him do
bro.
his fucking thing.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. Obviously he should be open to criticism when he puts shit online. That's kind of the deal you make. But you also have to be like, this makes me want to do my own shit even worse. Just
exactly, bro.
emote him at the
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard to watch. I will say that. But the fact that he was like,
The fact he's doing what he wanted.
I got the balls to post it. Who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
bro.
I'm doing it. No one can tell me what's what.
I fucking love people like that on TikTok. You know Jay Guapo?
I don't. Who's Jake Guapo?
Oh my god, man. He's like the new king of New York City right now.
Jake Guapo.
I don't know too much about him, but
Jake Guapo.
he's literally just posted up in New York all the time, just doing side quests with people. He has like big groups around with him, and he's got like
Apparently he's 25 years old.
some TikTok audio he
This
uses
him?
like every time. No, it's Guapo without the W.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot there was two Jay Guapos.
That's crazy.
I know, dude.
This can't be him.
I swear it's him. Oh wait, no. That's him right there.
All right.
Yeah, dude, Jay Guapo.
Huh.
He's a cringy guy too, but
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you spread it. Dude, there's a kid I follow named, what's his first name? It's not Sid the Science Kid. I think that shit was on PBS or something. It was breakdance and stuff.
yeah, dude. Shout out Sid the Science Kid.
I don't fucking know. It's whatever. It's like charming, like, little black kid, and he loves science, and he explains shit well, and he just says, keep on sciencing. Catch you later. And I learn shit every time. And he's like 8 or 9 years old. I think he's like a first generation like actual American citizen, but his like parents are immigrants, and they're like from Nigeria. And he's like getting a chance to be like a really American kid, and he's just like absorbing knowledge. I'm like, this kid's awesome.
Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah. I want to put him on the podcast. Fuck out of here, dude. Make room for the science kid. Keep
Shit,
on
bro.
sciencing.
I'm gonna keep on sciencing.
Keep on sciencing. He brings the joy to my day every day. It's so nice. And then I see guys who are like younger than me doing drum covers and stuff, and I'm always like, bro, keep it up. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
keep that
dude.
shit up. It's great. I think my videos are better than yours, unfortunately. I'm not gonna say that. I think I have more. I've had more time in the garage than you have. But now I got to keep my shit up. Now there's some guys behind me. I gotta take make sure they don't pass me up.
Yeah, bro.
It makes me work harder. But it's cool to support. And the drummer community is for the most part very supportive. Comedy's a little different. A lot of egos. A lot of different political ideologies and whatnot. But whatever.
Yeah, dude. It's a weird spectrum.
You ever been to a comedy show?
I have not. I still want to.
Listen, I'm the guy to ask. If you're like, oh, you want to go to like Indies, not too far from here. It's Helium is the best club in town there. Then there's the Comedy Attic in Bloomington. I go to shows there all the time. I'm actually hosting a show.
Oh, nice.
In September 26th at Greeks upstairs at the Goat. That's the bar attached to Greeks. I'll put the sign up sheet in the description. Someone will find that somewhere. But you're invited to that if you want to go. It's on a Friday. It's in the evening time.
Hell yeah.
I'll send you links and all that stuff.
Bet, man.
I guess I'm doing plugs because I guess how long has this episode been going on? It's been almost 2 hours, bro.
Yeah, dude.
This is a good time to wrap. Hour 45, 103 minutes. That's good.
Yeah, that works.
Hell yeah. Well, I have that coming up. And I already talked about the 21 Pilots thing I'm doing. But yeah, just keep I'll be posting the hell out of these drum covers on Instagram and stuff. Doing Elton John this week. By the time this comes out, I'll probably be on to Weezer. doing 5 Weezer songs off the Blue album.
Ooh, nice, dude. Blue
Great.
album's incredible.
Love that album. We used to cover a bunch of those songs in tinted plates. So I was like, I could cash in on these. They're all locked in, you know. But how do you like podcasting? Is shit fun?
Yeah, it was pretty cool,
It's
man.
like uninterrupted fun. It's just hanging out.
Yeah, literally, it's the first time I've ever done a podcast.
We've also could have been driving around the whole time, but I don't want to waste gas, and also it's very, I don't want to hold a microphone and talk because it's hard to concentrate and drive at the same time.
Yeah,
but
dude.
I'm plugged into nothing. All I have is my laptop, and then my mixer, and these 2 microphones and our headphones, and that's it. Sometimes I'll have like mic stands, but I like holding the microphone a lot.
Yeah, it
feels
pretty
feels
nice.
feels very chill.
Yeah, dude.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice setup.
Thank you. Yeah,
I like the whole vibe of it.
I didn't even pour that much money into it because I got a good sale on it at Sweetwater. Shout out Sweetwater. I talk about them almost every episode. I probably. But then I bought the microphones as like a little dual pair because I actually bought all my own equipment for the comedy show in September. So these will be in the comedy show for sure. So if you see clips about that, you'd be like, I held one of those things. That's pretty cool.
I did. I held one.
Held one of those
I spoke
things.
into one of these.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. You get the blue mic, I get the red mic. Because in my brain, red's the first color, bro. Bulls see it.
It is. That's always player one.
Uh-huh. That's right. And then 2 is the accessory mic.
Exactly.
Then I have 2 longer cables, which are pink and green. Why do you think they're pink and green? Cosmo and Wanda. Cosmo mic and the Wanda mic.
Thought you were going to say because you were the superior community there.
Oh, fuck. No.
Pink community, green
there
community.
I love good callbacks. We decided to call this episode 2 Dudes in a Dong, right?
Yes, we
2
did.
Dudes in a Dong. That'll fit just nicely. That's good. How do you spell your name? Last name Garrison?
Yes, it is.
And then I know how to spell Codyn. It's Cody with an N.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, dude, guess we got to wrap up. I got to go get... Wait, there's a Chipotle in Mooresville now, isn't there?
It's in Canby, yeah.
In Canby. I wonder how far that is.
It's like I'd say it's like 15 minutes from here.
Okay.
It's not too far.
I might go get some. We'll see. I'll see what happens.
It's pretty solid, dude.
Absolutely.
I like that Chipotle. They just put it in not too long ago.
Yeah, I think it's new. I've not been there yet. I think I might go there. Might go through there and get some.
Hell yeah, man.
Or we might go to Dong's. No, I can't eat clean at Dong's. Gummy bears and ice cream and fucking over-fried chicken on pizza and noodles and
it's got the craziest
maybe some
setup.
asparagus, but it's soaked in butter and sesame oil.
Yeah, man.
You can't get away with anything there.
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Fuck, it's so good though. It's so fucking good.
It is.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. This is a good lengthy podcast. This will make my cousin Charlie very happy at work. I think he should be this like mythical creature I never have on the podcast. I just keep delaying his episode forever.
Just keep feeding into his lore.
Yes, he's the most supportive guy of the pod I know. So I want to make sure he hears all about it, dude. 2 episodes ago, we were I had like 5 different guests on because I was on the road for Tinted Plates, and with the band we opened for, they let us spend the night because I didn't have to go home and then go back to Ohio the next day. So I had 5 guests on. It was 3 guys from that band, myself, and then 2 guys from Tinted Plates, and my cousin Charlie came up, and I work with him, so I see him at work all the time. He listens to the pod, and he'll like update me throughout the day, like how I was listening to it, and I was like, you know what? I bet I'm gonna nail it on like when he listens to the pod. It's gonna be July 31st at 3:50 p.m. and he's gonna look over me right now. And I was trying to narrate the world, as it was happening. I ended up being about 2.5 hours off because I think he had like a meeting whenever he would have been listening to the pod. But like it was all, I almost manifested it perfectly. It would have been fantastic.
That would have been hilarious. Yeah.
Well. Thank you for doing this. This is very fucking great. It's been good to catch up with you.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me.
Not at school trying to fit our big asses into those desks.
God, man.
Fuck all that.
Yeah, dude. Don't even get me started on that.
Fuck a backpack.
For real, dude. Fuck a backpack.
Fuck the bell dismisses you. Fuck all that.
Fuck a school.
Yeah, I don't need a school.
Yeah.
Fuck a school.
I got money now.
Yeah. Fuck school, get money.
Real shit.
2 dudes in a dong. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.